Master clues. Good evening, Alchemist. In this puzzle, break kind of law, committing what you might call 22 across. The punishment is 5 down, and it's applied to the answers of the offending clues. Lest all this seem unduly harsh, we assure solvers that our wordplay, even when we go to the dastardly extreme of withholding answer lengths from the clues, is meant to be painless. Answer includes 13 proper words and a bunch of improper words. No, they're not what they may be, Waterfall, but that is not why I'm wearing it. It is why I'm wearing it because it is the t-shirt that I just happened to have on today. Crime! I could get... Oh no! Everybody, keep your wallets close at hand. Strix here. Good evening, Strix. Hope you're doing well. It's yellow, white, and it's also black underneath. Not that I'm just a floating body. Woo! So this puzzle originally came out in May 1999. In case there are any dated references to the late 90s, that may or may not be a thing. Allow me to first go all the clues, and then we will start putting things in the grid. So don't shout out answers. That's the important thing. And of course, we haven't been given any numbers in terms of answer lengths. So that's annoying. Stood with shields by front of dungeon. Stood with shields by front of dungeon. Shields, sort of cuddles, hugs. Front of dungeon is D, but gonna move on. If you've got an answer, by the way, you can say G and then the clue number to let me know that you got it, just so I know that there are hints available when I get stuck like I just did. Here's 5 across. Silver rod holds cross. Silver rod holds cross. There's 7 spaces in the grid. Silver could be AG, rod could be staff. Cross could be X, of course, the letter X. Rod could be stick. 10 across, which has got 4 letters. Cardinal eating large lunch at the outset gives grace. Cardinal eating large lunch at the outset gives grace. Large is probably L. Lunch at the outset, probably another L. Is a cardinal going to be a bird? Is there a short version of cardinal that we put LL into and that gives grace? Pardon is another word for grace. Because I don't think it's going to be 4 letters, whatever it is. This is going very well. 11 across. Committee's leader with church flyer. So the answer's probably here a bird. Or maybe not. 11 is here. That's long. That's 8. 8 spaces anyway. Committee's leader is probably C. But church is CH. That gives me 3 letters for the wordplay. Quick, Sensei, give me the solution. Waterfall has this one. Okay. Committee's leader with church flyer. Is it a bird, Waterfall? Is the definition a bird? Because that would be such. That would be a flyer. No. Okay. Interesting. So committee's leader is... oh, got it. I also have it. Hooray, we're all getting it. This is good. Sell one, -1 sigma. RGM, you have triggered the Batman symbol reveal. Da, da, da. I had that ready and waiting for someone else. But you said it first. So well done. Okay, go for it in the chat. Go for reveal your answers to number 11. I don't know how I'm going to fit it into the grid. I'm going to go with chairman and airman. Oh, no, that is 8 letters, so that's fine, isn't it? Chairman. Yeah, that fits. Okay. CH for church, and airman is a flyer, and a committee leader is a German. So that works nicely. 12 across. Memorable barber and landlord. Memorable barber and landlord. Barber Sweeney Todd. Indeed, I think committee leader could chairwoman would have also been a a separate answer, a chairperson, but they've all got different enumerations. Not getting 12. Enjoy. I mean, one of these days, you know, you just they'll be fine. I'll get them tomorrow. It'll be fine, and then, you know, just settle in with some popcorn. But not today. Do go collect them today. It just says hyphenated. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I'll just move that over very slightly. It just says hyphenated. Not spotting that. 13. Dark brown or black, for example. Worn by private investigator. So PI, maybe. Black, worn by PI. So we're going to put PI in something, or tech, maybe. We're going to... Seep. Is it going to be sepia for this one? I think we'll still be going, Leo, when you come back. So, quick, get the kiddos, quickly. Next week is the last week of school. Ah. How long are they off for after that? The black... Black C. So shouldn't that really have a capital, that black? But anyway. So C around PI. And... Oh, there's only 4 spaces to put it in. That's irritating. Minute or minute instruments for horses. Minute or minute instruments for horses. So, other words for horses. Steeds, mares. Is it instruments? Aires? Instruments could, of course, be tools as well as musical instruments. Until August, that is... Oh, that's a decent stretch. That's June, July. Oh my goodness, that is a long time. Good luck. Good luck. I want my newt to be... Thank you for the subscription, everyone, to a ridiculously long time. Hello to you too. Thank you so much, so much. Does mean a lot. Really, really does. What does not mean a lot is this clue. Moving on from effrontery's comment. 16. Big house behind a small tree. Big house behind a small tree. Ass mansion. Check out my ass mansion. A big house is a chateau. We're going to put that behind AS for small. Might be an Americanism. Well, in that case, hello. Hints, please, for this one. And waterfall. Big, strong hints, please, given that my first pass is going very well. Big house. Chateau, castle. Hex is a team of 2 setters, and big house... Oh, it's another one of the prison slangs. That's really irritating. The prison slang really annoys me, and I can't tell you why. It just really does. So big house. Meaning prison. Okay. So... Aspen. Pen, then. Because the big house is the pen. The prison, the pen, that's another word for prison. Aspen is a type of tree. If you put pen behind AS, can we fit that in the grid? Well, supposedly we can. Probably it'll clash with everything else, but that'll work for now. Hollow spot, Mars goggles. Hollow spot, Mars goggles. That feels like a hidden. But I can't see it. Don't think it is a hidden. Hollow spot. Let's hollow it out. We get ST. Mars, if you mar something, you. So we need goggles. Of course, it may not be 5 letters. It's 5 letters in the grid, but that doesn't necessarily mean. Didn't think it was a hidden. It reads like it's a hidden. So goggles. Goggles that begin ST. Am I along the right lines? Oh, Hologrow disagrees with the clue. Ooh. straps? Goggles, can there be straps? Shades? Is it straps? Next letter, please. So it's ST and then what is it? Not straps. STA. If you Mars. Is it going to be an anagram of... Anagram of Mars? No. So we're going to put an A there. If you mar, you sort of... You hurt, you blemish, you... Next letter, please. Another name for Mars. Aries. Oh, okay. Goggles. Ah, stairs. Good. I should have got that. Again, maybe Mars should have a capital there. Because you can't take capital away, but you can miscapitalise things. That's not going to fit in. 20 across. Pass through a mountain by day, getting dirty. Pass through a mountain by day, getting dirty. Pass could be a col or a glen. Through a mountain, an alp. By day, getting dirty. Oh, there's too many words. there's Hollow. There's Hollow. We've set him off. Someone pat him gently down. Pass through a mountain. By day, getting dirty. The day could be mun or tu or wed or thu or fry or sat or sun. Going to move on from that one. Opens Chapel Hill school records. Opens Chapel Hill school records. This is a tough crossword so far. The opens of Chapel Hill are C and H. And a school could be Eton, so Cheton. Chapel itself, I think, could be CH or at least C. A hill could be a tor, but it isn't. Is the school Eton? I don't think it is. Is it an American school that I don't know? Because that would be fun. Just trying to think of any other schools. It's an American school that I don't know. You're very welcome, GM. As I say, I was expecting someone else to actually mention the Batman symbol first, but never mind. I don't know what else he's going to say now. Now that he knows that I've got the Batman symbol ready and waiting, he's going to do something else. I don't know what it is. So what is the school then? Because is it going to be like OSU or something like that? Because I think I'm going to need to know the school if I don't know it. The school is the university, so it's UNC. Unclogs. So I did think about records being logs, but I thought it being about the definition. So the school is UNC, records is logs. You get unclogged if you unclog something. So is Chapel Hill School UNC? That's what it's going to be. Where is 26 these days? Unclogs. There we go. 28. No good nicks behind gore in picture books. No good nicks behind gore in picture books. Now that gore, I reckon they're going to be doing a naughty... What if that's the clue? Here we go. That half the clues in this puzzle break a kind of law. The law is the crossword law that they should be capitalising words because it keeps on happening and that cannot be by... it's going to be Al Gore. Gore should be capitalised. So Mars should be capitalised. Black should be capitalised. I think we've hit the thing. Have I missed any? There might be something like maybe rod. That might be a particular rod. Some rod could be capitalised. That's the rule. What you might call a capital offence. But it's going to be a capital No! A capital... Oh, it's got to be a capital something or other. Capital offence. Oh! It's got to be something like, too clever for my own books. Too clever for my own books. Boots. It's going to be a capital punishment. It's going to be something like that. Okay. Anyway, 28. Maybe. So I'm going to say let's not speculate on that yet. We will get to that later. But we know what's going on. So no good nicks behind gore. That's going to be Al. So is it a bum for picture books, which are albums? So there we go. That is the no good nick is a bum. Putting that behind gore. I'm very pleased that I've actually worked out the gimmick before a lot of you did, which makes a change. Valley contains English bush. Valley contains English bush. That's 30 across, 5 spaces for it. Okay, maybe I do as well, Strick. So we'll do one across in a second. Valley, is that going to be a Glen? A Dean, D-E-N-E, contains English. So we're going to put, what if the bush is Kate? You know, with a capital B. Not getting 30. Oh, dear. And Hologro's got the extra thing. Okay. I've got an idea of what might happen, but I'm not going to. My idea is that they're all one letter too long, so we're just going to lop the first letter off. That's my current possible idea. A bush would be George, though. Oh, so it's a gorge. Put an E in gorge. For a George, that's one that you'll be familiar with, and that will go in. Again, it's one letter too long. So we know that bush is pluralised. So shields, is that going to be capitalised here? Is it going to be something like Brooke Shields or someone like that who had one across? I think it was Strick. What do you think one across is, Strick? Is it Brooked? Front of dungeon would be D, shields. And then if you stood with, you brooked. That's not a meaning of the word that I'm familiar with. But people are agreeing with me. So if we put shields there, it's such a simple little gimmick. But it's rather fun, I will admit. Next up, nutty and neat like an old Italian. Nutty and neat like an old Italian. I can actually fit that in there. I forgot that I could do that. Oh, no, we can't. Nutty and neat, like an old Italian. Is that going to be an anagram of and neat? Brooked is not a word. I've never heard of the word brooked. Nutty and neat like an old Italian. 31. There are 7 spots in the... hang on. Are all the extra ones... that doesn't help, actually. I was going to say, are all the extra ones abutting the edge? Are they touching the edge of the grid? But they are, but then not many aren't. So, is an anagram of and neat like an old Italian. Andante? Oh, you really are. Batman symbol.
Batman symbol.
Good evening to you. How are you?
Doing great. I just wanted to help slash torment you. I think the chat's fine. Cadis, Meredith's got a whole bunch of these. Holliker's got a whole bunch of these, but I'm just gonna be here for a little bit.
Excellent. So I look forward to that. Is it Andante? I'm assuming not. The names of the sides. So the rule that has been broken, Catus, is that there are some words that have not been capitalised when they should have been, or some words, because Mars isn't necessarily a name. Although I guess it is. Name of God. So Bush should have been capitalised and wasn't. And so there's some form of capital offence or capital crime or something is going on. It's going to be about the word capital.
So the only thing I'm going to ask is if you say, is this a blank or is the first letter blank? I will give you yes or no, and that's all I'm going to give you.
Is the first letter A?
No.
The first letter B.
It is not.
The first letter C. This could be here a while. I'm after. Yes. Hint, please, from anyone who's got. No one's got. Waterfall, you've got 31. Can you help me out?
31 from Steven. 31 is divinely.
Divinely omical?
I think it's a typo.
Divinely comical.
Divinely-
Dante. So, hang on.
Form of the word.
Dantean. Okay, that's not a word I've heard of, but like an old Italian, like Dante.
Yeah, I think andante is a very good anagram, but just not the one that fits this, because it's like an old Italian. So.
31. It will fit. Can I get you to come a little closer to your microphone, please?
Okay. All right. Fine.
Sorry.
So yeah. No. It's
Hi,
okay.
Saruta.
Nice. Hello, everyone. Hello, sir. So yeah, just to cap for a couple of people here. So not only have 20 of these clues seem to break a law, and that law that seems to be is that a word is not capitalized when it should. In additionally, those clues don't fit in the grid for some reason.
Yeah. Yes. Irritating. I've got 32 across. I've actually got one all on my own, so I'm going to go for it. Good evening, Tina Tai. Hello, peeps. So this is Browning should be capitalised. As in, it's the poet Browning. Don't know their first name. Elizabeth, I want to say. But it's my favourite. It's a hidden, some liver segments. It's hidden. It's a verse. And what we get from Elizabeth Browning is a verse and doesn't fit in the grid. I have a feeling they're just going to head outside. But
there are two Brownings in literature.
Who's the other one?
Well, I'm thinking of Elizabeth Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
And a few other people would be thinking of her husband, who is Robert Browning.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that I went to Elizabeth first then. I'm very pleased with that. Yeah. Legs broken by great runner with footballs. Legs broken by great runner with footballs. There's 8 spaces in the grid. A great runner. Is that going to be the Nile? Legs broken. Anagram of leg. Or legs. So it's GEL or something like that. By great runner. Footballs. Glazor! Good evening to you, Glazor. Hope you're doing well. Did you get any thunder and lightning last night? Because I know you were complaining that you weren't when I was, but I don't know whether you got any after that. No, I'm not spotting anyone getting 33 in the chat. No, I'm not spotting it, so I'm going to move on. Former police leader.
33 is complicated. I will bet as soon as you leave it, 3 people will get it.
Oh, this is always like that.
Yeah, just like that, yeah.
What, too late, I've gone. Former police leader keeps shaking up or shooting up. So former is probably X, police is probably police leader is probably P. Keeps shaking up. Or shooting. I wanted it to be like sort of expels or explodes or something like that. Got lightning but not much thunder. Oh, we got all the thunder and the lightning and a flipping close strike. It was amazing. Didn't want it much closer though.
We're going to get 80s and 90s this weekend.
Nice. The weather here, the past couple of days, it's been very pleasant. It hasn't been too hot, hasn't been too cold. It's going off the boil a bit. But, you know, this is me not complaining about the weather.
No.
I would just like that for the record. Because it's the one time I'll do it. Any thoughts, Catus? Sorry, carry on.
I was going to say, I'm curious about how you're going to survive summer. With your air conditioning or not air conditioning.
Do you see this fan? Just there. That is how I will survive.
Okay.
You thought my... Oh, police leader might be Sting. Okay. I mean, that's great. That's a really good idea. Now, how does it work? What a different streamer solved this puzzle last night, Dragon Engineer. That's amazing. Did they do it in a quicker time than I did? Probably. So how would be Sting? Shaking up or shooting up? I really like it, but I can't make it fit at the moment. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to move on. So we're not going to put it in the grid. Furnish anew with ruby ring. Furnish anew with ruby ring. Ruby could be wax. Ring could be O, but I think ring could also be an instruction to put wax, or ruby could be red around anew, maybe. Furnish anew, re something or other. Yeah, because there's your red. With ruby. Oh, redo. There we go. So that's a standard clue. I could do that one all on my own thing.
Well done.
Can't put it in the grid, but there we go.
Why can't you put it in the grid?
I don't know. I'm just really struggling.
Oh, there you are.
Just
Sorry.
literally be me being a muppet. Ground gained, for example, by a cart in reverse. Ground gained, for example, by a cart in reverse.
It's going to get way easier when you start doing the dance. I will give you that.
That doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. I've also got a video stream for you in Discord, should you want.
Oh, okay.
Catus has it. Hint, please, Catus. Ground could be an anagram indicator. It's a bit sporty. Okay, yards or yardage or something like that, isn't it? A yard is a dray in reverse, and that is a type of cart. So yard, I'm assuming, is the... So yardage. For example, is e.g. So it's e.g. a dray. E.g. a dray, all reversed for yardage.
Well done.
I've seen the Super Bowl.
A few billion people have.
It's a great sport to watch if you're doing crossword solving, because you could literally... It's perfect. You do a clue, you watch a play, you do another clue. It's perfect.
Yeah, modern American football is definitely have something else like that you're actually paying attention to.
Oh yeah,
it's like a podcast. It's like a podcast. Just look up when something interesting.
Teams opening cheer, rather a high-un. Teams opening cheer, rather a high-un. Oh, is it going to be Dan rather? Team's opening is T. The cheer is Olé. And it is Dan rather. And someone from Toledo is a Toledan.
Correct.
So that is rather. That is a rather good clue. I like that one.
One of these days, we need to put Olé Dan in the clue somewhere.
Again, can't put that in the grid, but let's have a look at the ones. Fish in the down. Sorry, fish in the place where you'll find nice work for yourself. Fish in the place where you'll find nice work for yourself. What? I'm just going to run away from that. There's too many words.
Yeah, you can do this. Give yourself another minute. You can do this.
Fish in the place. In the place. There or that or here. There or here. Fish with here in it.
Chat's giving you a hint, which is maybe there is another capitalization issue.
Nice.
Chat has the radar for anything that can be capitalized.
So nice could be the town in France. So it could be
Nice, yeah.
Place. So is it Plaice? Is it that? Fish in the... Oh no.
I don't know. I don't like using place for place. That's a little close.
Poisson. So fish in the place where you'll find Nice. That's France. So a word for a fish in France is poisson.
Or just a fish in general. But where do you find? Yeah, where do you find Nice?
France.
Good.
Work is op. For yourself is.
Yeah, what do people do for when they work for themselves? So, work for yourself is a definition.
Freelance. Oh! That's an eel.
I
Wow,
love that
that's the
sound.
biggest aha moment I've had for a while.
That's a great sound.
Freelance.
This is why I wanted to do voice, just to give you those, just to make those sounds happen for the
Oh
chat.
dear, freelance again. That's one too long, but just that took me by surprise. I don't know why, but here we go. Eel in France is freelance. Somewhat antiquated, kind of antenna with nothing left on it. Somewhat antiquated, kind of antenna with nothing left of it. So it's going to start with O, because we're going to put O to the left of a kind of antenna. Analog, digital. 1998. It's not going to be digital. Was it 99? 99. Nah. Digital TV was just starting in 99, I think. So I want it to be olden. Do we have any letters? We've got an S. Not that I know what to do with it. I don't think anything can be capitalised. Can't think of what the radio antenna.
Are these type of antenna popular where you live? I'm just now asking the chat if there are those who've worked it out. Like, would you see these antennas on an average residential street? Because you do in the U.S. In some places in the U.S. you do see these antennas. Oh, there you go. Okay, good.
Dish. Is it going to be dish? Somewhat oldish. So with nothing left on it. So it's dish with OL on it. And then oldish. There we go.
Yeah. It depends on your areas. Like my area, my parents' area, cable is so bad every house has a dish, but it varies a lot. So.
We have a satellite dish on our house. On this block of flats does. Idle, I shot Temple's vessel. Idle, I shot Temple's vessel. Feels like an anagram. But I'm not convinced. What have we got? We've got a P in there. Is there a temple that can be plural, not pluralized, that could be a capital? Is there a famous temple? Surely. Is there a Shirley that can... Surely not.
Do you know anything about Shirley Temple?
She is no longer alive.
That is true. So well done. You've narrowed it to about 100 billion. Good.
I don't know actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This
movie star.
Yes.
Child movie star.
Mostly. Yeah.
Temple's vessel. Was she known for a particular vessel, like an urn or something?
I would say so. Like she one of those things that child stars do is they do a lot of singing, and especially if you're known for popular songs.
Idle eye shot. Is it an anagram of idle eye? No. Doesn't feel like that. I don't think it can be.
There's no anagram indicator.
Shot is an anagram indicator.
Well, no, sir, but it's not being used in that sense.
Okay. If you're shot, you're tired. You are fired. Oh, you could be tired and fired. That's quite cool. If you're idle, you're lazy, you're off. You're not working. First letter, please.
Let's give you an L. Hologro has a hint about they're dancing with a piece of candy. A lot of people are saying candy in the chat.
Okay, I have it now, but I need to pause it. Because if you idle, you loll. And if you take a shot, you take a pop. There we go. And Temple's vessel is a lollipop?
One of her famous songs is called The
Good shit, lollipop. Okay.
So this is going to be great for Dan's vocalizations. I'm glad Matt's not here. He's not going to clip everything, but you can absolutely use this on the VOD and rock them.
Take no pitches, Buster. That Buster is crying out for a capital. It's an anagram of Keaton. Buster Keaton. Anagram of take, no, it is pitching. So it is Keaton. Will that fit? No, it flipping right. If it's got a capital in it, it's not going to do the thing. Right, okay. 6. 5 down is, we don't know yet. 6 down. Tonia horses around Polo Place. Tonia horses around Polo Place. Thought it was going to be a hidden. I want it to be field. Because you do polo in a field, but I don't know if there's a particular... Is it a pitch, maybe?
I've seen field. Grounds is also common for the sport.
Yeah, I'd say a polo pitch. But it's not pitch, so... it can't. If it was pitch, having the word pitches in the previous clue would be a bit of a thing. Caroline, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for using the Bezos bucks against him. Excellent.
Polo field or arena.
But I do like what Meredith says. And
Yeah.
what if it's Polo Marco?
Mm-hmm.
And he was Italian, I think.
But where did he go?
Everywhere. He went around the world.
Did he?
Oh, I thought he did, but maybe he was certainly an explorer.
Yes.
I thought he managed to circumnavigate the Earth.
Not at that time.
No,
Magellan was the first one. Marco Polo was a few centuries before that.
Well, I'm sad now for him.
But what are the things that you know about Marco Polo?
Tastes like mint.
Okay.
He was Italian. He was... I don't know where he explored, but he was an explorer. I think he came... Marco Polo was from Venice.
Yes.
So...
But where did he explore?
I don't know.
Did he bring anything back, if you remember?
Yes, but I don't remember what. So I'm assuming he would have gone to, say, India or somewhere
In that direction?
Yeah, somewhere. Bring back spices. That's what I think he would have
okay.
done.
We'll go with spices, noodles, things like that. Sure.
So around. So horses could be nags. No, GGs. But it's around, so it's going to be reversed. So I think it's got to start with S.
There is an anagram indicator.
Oh, it's an anagram of Tonia. Retino.
You're on 6 down, Alchemist. And thank you, Cicero. Thanks for joining in. A lot of people have ideas. We're hanging on to what to do with the clues that don't fit until Dan gets this, but he will beg so. He is so close.
There will be a light bulb moment.
Yeah.
Is it a no tire? I cannot get this anagram first letter, please.
Oh.
What? On right. Otiner. What is this anagram?
What's the area where China's located?
Ah.
I'm sorry just to spot you because Hologo did call it that you may. I was doubtful that you would figure this out by accident, but well done, Hologo.
Excuse me whilst I do the rim shot. So we've got Orient, so I could probably do that.
Yeah. Oriental as a adjective for people is no longer thing as applied to things. Maybe that's okay.
You can easily go to the Orient. That is fine. You can say that. That's not a fine. That's fine. Reveal what rascals make with paint. Reveal what rascals make with paint.
Hologo's first in. There's no points for being first, but I am going to just note who is how fast people are getting this. So
I want it to be like unmask or something like that. Rascals. Oh, imps. Rascals going to be imps with paint. So if you what rascals make with paint. With the M there, I feel like it's got to be imps. So impress, but it's imps. PS. I don't like that.
well, but
Paint.
It's the plural is fine in this context because of a reason. The plural in the clue is correct, not necessarily in your answer.
It would be imp reds or something. Imp. If you paint, you colour, you dye. Imp dye. It's something like that.
More general, what name things you make with paint?
Art. Impart. Oh, it'd be, yeah. Rascals make with paint, they'd make imp art. And if you reveal something, you impart it. Excellent.
So in the guide that I'm using, it uses some notation like anag for anagrams and hidden. Here it just says in parentheses pun.
Quality of innocence I've found in Nathaniel. Is that naivety or something like that? Nat is going to be Nat. Nathaniel maybe Nat, and then naive. Nate. There you go. Naivete. Thank you very much. Points for me.
Well done. Well spotted.
I've got to have some success.
Yeah, and you deserve that.
I deserve all the clues, but I'm getting 2 or 3. Bugs Bunny's heart is in Gangster's arms. Bugs Bunny's heart is in Gangster's arms. Bunny's heart, N. Gangster's arms. Gangster could be Al, as in Al Capone or something like that. We're going to put N in something. We've already got the N, irritatingly. Is there a word that can be capitalised here? Don't feel like there can be. Gangster, heart,
So I will, just to note something from Hologrow, my dictionary says informal, but it does not say informal American.
Okay.
So for the words that for part of the wordplay. So. 3
Bunny's
people
heart,
have it.
N.
Yeah.
Are we happy?
Got that.
Are we happy that Bunny's heart, N? And if I can get a confirmation of that, that would be useful from the chat.
Oh, everyone's happy with that.
Good. Gangster's arms. Pistol. Like, all I can think of is weapons, and I don't feel like I've gone the right way. I can't think of like rifle, pistol. What's the Tommies? Oh, Tommy.
Closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be like film noir 20s.
It's exactly where I'm thinking. Bugsy Malone is what I'm thinking. Oh, hang on, Bugs. It's not going to be Malone, is it?
That wouldn't be his arms.
No, that's true. First letter, please. John has this. I might have to give it to John.
Oh, you want to give it John?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to John. Everyone else has got it, good, but I want to give it to John. So, John, what is it? So it's N in... So, over to John. Oh, the gnat.
There you go.
Oh, a gat. So gats, so gnats. So bugs are gnats. And you put N in gats. Oh, I'd forgotten all about that word.
I do like that. It's like you asked for the first letter, chat lights up with G. And like, yeah, and you just kind of sailed right past that. And that's perfectly fine.
I hate you all. Because you knew what you were doing, chat. You knew.
The best part is that I know what chat's doing. I'm not going to say anything. I need Dan to do this on his own. He has to learn.
Spiritualist. Neither great nor terrible. Spiritualist. Neither great nor terrible.
Come on.
What? I mean, Alfred. Alfred could be great.
Oh, wow. I thought you would have gotten this in 5 seconds.
No.
Okay.
A deist could be a spiritualist. Neither could be nor. Great nor terrible. If something's neither great nor terrible, it's ho-hum. Yeah, I really haven't got this, have I?
Oh, you do. Chat's lighting up with trying to come up with
I've just seen what Hologrow's written. It's medium. Does this also say pun next to it?
Let me check.
It must do. So a spiritualist is a medium, neither great nor terrible. Oh, it's in the middle. It must be medium.
Technically, this is a double definition.
Nah, yeah, I guess. 15. Official wizard. Put another coat on. Official is rough.
I will say this does underscore that it's easy if you know it, and sometimes you get those in 10 seconds, and sometimes you can stare at it for. That's not a reflection of your skill or anything. It's just sometimes you see the joke and like, yeah.
Well, I've got this one though. Official is ref. If something's wizard, it's ace, and if you put another coat on something, you reface it. So I'm just going to type that in. Conservative caught in a romance nook. Is that going to be Tom Nook from Animal Crossing? Was Animal Crossing out in 1999?
Oh, I played this. I should know these things. This is why on stage I'm going to have a Google. No, 2001.
Ah, there we go. Conservative is C. Caught in.
But I absolutely love that you're paranoid about this now, which is great.
About Tom Nook, yes.
Yeah, no, just in general.
Well,
about all the
is there a Nook that I don't know of? Nook. It's going to be alcove, I think. Yeah, it's alcove because it's love with C in, so caught. That conservative is C, and that is caught in a love. So it's C in a love for a Nook. That is an alcove. 19. President's yo-yo is grabbed by mafia boss. Yo-yo is grabbed by mafia boss. Well, that's a don. A mafia boss is a don. There's got to be a president that I can think of with don in it.
I like this cool a lot. I will spot you. Don is correct. That part of the wordplay is correct.
I'm trying to think what yo-yo can be. If you yo-yo, you sway, you're uncertain, it's a toy. None of which really help me. GM thinks there's a capital. Really is. Oh, it's Yo-Yo Ma. It's going to be Yo-Yo Ma, the cellist, isn't it?
I have like a capital. I think Meredith is right. I should have a capital alert. Just go whoop whoop. You know.
That is the capital alert sound. Whoop whoop. So it's Damson? No. Yo-Yo. No. No, that's. So Yo-Yo is Ma. Mm-hmm. We're going to put that in Don. Don, Mars in particular. So it's got to be Mason. Why have I not got this quite right?
Because your assumption is incorrect.
Oh.
There's a famous 3-word phrase that comes up in this chat a few times.
Eat my shorts. No.
Oh, it's a 3-word phrase.
Is the first letter D?
No. So the 3-word phrase. Well, it's 3 words, but it's the same word repeated 3 times.
Okay.
When we do these cryptics, and that phrase is.
That I'm okay with. So Ma and is, but then how do I put that in Don? Oh, hang on. There's going to be a letter missing because so it's Yo-Yo that is capitalized. So Madison. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Why could I not think of that?
Well, because you wanted to put no. Is what's grabbed, not the yo-yo part. That's the trick.
So are we just going to be beheading them? I think we're just going to be beheading them. I don't know why. We can almost certainly put capital in there.
Hang on, chat. Don't say why yet. If you know why, don't say it.
Yes. Please don't say the gimmick yet, because I'm going to get there. 21. Sorest man beaten with bat. Where is this? Sorest man beaten with bat. Is that an anagram of sorest man? That would be a bat. But then there would need to be a capital letter somewhere. Catus has 21. May I have a hint, please, Catus?
Yes, can do this hint. Oh, sorry. Whoop, whoop. That's the...
Bat, surely that's the capital word. I mean, there was Cecil Beaton, but that's not spelt the same.
You have to know your old westerns.
Oh no, that's not a good start then. Bat. No, I don't know. You know me in films. Next hint, please. Is it an anagram of Saurus Man?
I'm not sorry, it's not Western. Yeah, it is that, and he's I think he's famous enough. It is an anagram of Saurus Man.
Neat. Oh, Storm is in there. No, I think first letter, please.
M.
Monet's ear.
I'll give you the last three is S-O-N. I'll spot you that. So.
Masterson.
That is the person.
Okay, and given that it is too long, I'm going to just behead it and hope. I'm going to go for it. So I'm assuming that's person, Bat Masterson. Fire Yogi in Australian City. 23 down. And it starts and begins with A. Except I think Yogi is going to be Yogi Berra. Or Yogi Bear. In Australian City, Canberra. Yes. If you fire something, you get rid of it, you can it. Berra is Yogi, and that is your Australian city, Canberra.
Correct.
Okay, so it looks like we are... That looks like capital cities, but... So 22. Committing what you might call a capital... Chives. What you might call capital crimes. There we go. But I don't know what the punishment for the capital crimes is. It's going to be beheading or something like that. But okay, 24 down. Crazy about railroad that is united. Crazy about railroad that is united. I have this one. It is a normal clue. Capital chives. The best kind of chives are capitalised chives. You can really smell it when you chop them up, the capital. Okay, go for it in the chat. Hologrow, go for it. I don't know why I know Yogi Berra. I think because it's a pun on Yogi Bear, which I do know. It is married. It's RR.
It's the other way, but...
Yogi Bear... Oh, hang on. Which way did I say? Yogi Bear is a pun on Yogi Berra, right?
Yes, Yogi Bear is a real person.
Oh, yes, I know. That I do know. He's the baseball
Yogi Bear is a
player.
cartoon character, yes.
Oh, dear, I said it the wrong way around. I do know it. Honest. So it's RR... And IE for that is in mad for married. Mutt or Mouse's obedient servant. Pluto? 25, where is it? Pluto sort of fits that as a straight clue. But rodent? No. So the mouse feels like it's going to be capitalised, like Mickey Mouse or something like that. Obedient servant. Butler. Thank you for the follow, Continuous GG. I'm alright, thank you. How are you doing? We are halfway through, or 2/3 of the way through this crossword, where things that should have been capitalised have not been. So no shouting at the answers, but when I ask for hints, then go for it. Is it Butler?
What are we at?
25.
I wouldn't say that.
Sorry?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, I'm going to move on then.
Okay.
25 is fun, says Meredith, so therefore I'm definitely going to have to come back to it later. 27, silver butt on a slate. Silver butt on a slate.
Again, no hints from the chat. don't look at the chat for now.
Okay. So silver is AG.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, that's okay. Aquasols, yeah, they're Dan is thinking that some things are unheaded, but we'll figure that out.
Yes, but I don't know why. I don't know what
Yeah,
what 5 down is to give it to us.
Mm-hmm.
So that orient, that would just be an art rather than an orient. Okay. Silver could be AG, but stub on a slate. Slate, if you slate something, you pan it. A slate could be a piece of marble, could be a rock. Arch has got it. Hint, please, Arch. First letter, I think I want. And if it's A, I'm going to be very irritated because silver can be AG. Hang on, buck could be ass. It is A.
Well, it's not the parsing I have.
Okay. Silver butt on a slate.
I mean, it does start with the name. That much I'll give you.
Is there going to be a capital? Is there going to be a capital butt? Is there going to be a capital slate? Don't feel like there is. How about? So if silver is A, G, is silver AG in this instance?
Can't think of anything else it would be. So yes.
But ass on A. Oh, if A is I, then we've got Agassi, which is Andre Agassi.
Why would A be I?
Because A can be 1 and 1 can be I.
Well, there's a much there's a much shorter path.
So AGS on Agasson, Agasona. Is there a word called Agasona? Where are we? 27. There's a D somewhere in it. Oh dear. End. Agenda. There we go. It's what's on your slate. What's on your agenda? I prefer.
Correct.
I prefer Agassi as the answer to this question. 28. Comrade of grumpy agent taking shelter. There's a grumpy. That's got to be capital. So comrade of grumpy, it's going to be sleepy or doc or someone like that. 5 letters. 6 letters because we've got an extra letter. Agent, so that's spy, taking shelter, which is going to be a Lee. Sleepy! Fat man's somewhat unpleasant attitudes. Fat man's somewhat unpleasant attitudes. Is it just Fatma? Is that a thing? Is it a hidden in Fatma?
That's the thing, but that's not what we're up against.
Less cheeky for the butt. Yes. Shufki has this one. Okay.
I think Hologro has this one too.
Somewhat unpleasant attitudes. Oh, I was doing the right thing the wrong way round. It's a hidden. It's my favourite. Yay! It's my favourite. It's hidden in unpleasant attitudes, not hidden in fat man. So the definition is fat man, and so go for it in the chat. I just want everyone in the chat to shout out this one particular thing. Have you been naughty or nice? It's Santa! Hologro says me. Santa, it's hidden in unpleasant attitudes. And last clue, be evasive with constable supports. Be evasive with constable supports. Oh, is it going to be the painter constable? How many of these have we actually had? Let's just have a quick count. That's 16, so there's 4 more that I haven't found. Be evasive with constable support. Staff. If you are evasive, you hide, you sneak, you lurk. Constable support. Oh, constable support is going to be an easel. But that doesn't work. It's weasel. With is W and constable is the artist. His support is an easel, so the answer is weasel. There we go. So now we know what's going on. Let's start all over again. Silver rod holds cross. So that cross is now going to be capitalised. I don't think it's Charing Cross. I think.
Not Charing Cross, but
It's going to be something cross. Silver
no.
AG Rod.
No, it's not anything cross.
Okay. Um. Rod. Silver. I want it to be earring now or something like that, but I don't think it is. Cross is an X. Rod laver, says Aqua. Oh,
Cross can be other things besides X.
Irate, angry. Sign.
No, cross can be other letters besides X.
Oh, T.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll spot you that.
Okay. So I'm going to put the T in there. Rod. So an ear... Is it? No, it's not an earring.
So, rod is the capital letter.
Rod. Herring. Rod. Oh, do I know this rod?
Older black and white television era.
First letter, please.
The first letter of his name is an S. Go with silver. Name things that you know are silver. Makes it a lot easier. Very British things that are silver.
Cutlery. Trophies. Medals.
The pound blank.
Farthing.
More than that.
2 farthings.
Type of silver used in cutlery.
Sheffield steel is not silver. Type of silver used in cutlery? I don't know. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Host of the Twilight Zone.
That doesn't help. I'm sorry.
All right, then we'll go back to type of the full name of the unit of currency of Great Britain.
Sterling.
Thank you. Okay, just gonna spot you. Here.
Okay, so rod. So rod is Sterling. Sterling. Put T in that.
Host and creator title. Yeah.
So put an L.
Sorry, when the chat starts shouting Dan in capital letters, that's okay. Maybe I'll just spot you.
Oh, absolutely. So Telecross Cardinal eats large lunch at the outset, gives grace. That grace must be, got to be. So it's got to be a famous grace.
Hmm.
Famous person called Grace. I can't think of anyone. Grace Jones.
European.
Sorry?
European Grace. You want a European Grace.
Grace Darling, who you won't have heard of, so it's not them.
And I say European by cheating.
First letter of the Grace, please.
That's a K.
No, I'm going to need stronger hints, please.
Have you ever been to the south of France?
Yes, I have. But Grace...
Have you ever been to that little tiny country between near France and Italy?
Andorra? No, Monaco. Grace Kelly. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, key must be cardinal. Why is cardinal a key?
As in the adjective form. A cardinal principle, a key principle.
Okay. Memorable so Samuel Barber is quite possible there, and landlord. We know that that's just sepia, so I could put that in.
Ooh, I don't know if you're gonna get this, Barber.
No, I don't think so. Is Barber capitalized?
Barber is the capital word.
Can I have the answer to this one, please?
You're just gonna spot.
Yeah.
Type of type. It's red letter.
So memorable is a red letter day.
Mm-hmm.
So the barber
Is red. That's his name.
Okay, and then landlord is a letter.
Someone who lets.
14. Minute or minute instruments for horses. So it goes here. Mini instruments. Rings, no. Tools. For horses. Instruments for horses. No, I'm going to come back to that one again. Hologrow's got it. Maybe, should I? No. 20. Pass through a mountain by day getting dirty. Pass through a mountain. That's going by day getting dirty. Soiled.
Well spotted, Hologrow. 14 is hard, so I'm going to give you that.
Oh, go. What is the answer number 14 then?
It's a type of horse. Horse is the definition.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. All I can think of is roan, pinto.
I want to get you this. I want to try to find a famous...
So it's a six-letter word for instruments.
Oh, yeah. Freeman. Yeah, the answer is Morgan's.
Okay, organs. Wow.
Yeah. So it is minute in this case.
M for minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Pass through a mountain by day. There's your probably day. Getting dirty. So we're going to put an E there. Defiled. Now, why is it defiled? I mean, E is a pass grade.
Where? Maybe in your country. Maybe in your country.
Yeah. Because in A levels, U is the
that's right.
The fail.
Then
A, B, C, D, or E.
In this country, we don't have it. In this country, we don't have an E.
Apparently, I'm being told to look up defile. A defile is a mountain pass. Really? Really? I'm now looking this up. A long, narrow parcel way in which troops can march only in file. So that's why it's sort of called a defile. Also a gorge. Well, there we go.
Yeah. And D is the passing just above fail in the American grading systems.
Fair enough. 33. Legs broken by great runner with footballs. Have I missed any of these? That's albums can go in there. Think I haven't missed any others. Verse can go in there.
He's got it. Yeah, you have missed 1A, but I think you can put 1A in there finally.
Yeah. That's fine. Legs broken, so it's going to be gel or something like that. Or broken.
Not quite. No,
leg could be a period, that's part of a triathlon is a leg.
We mean human legs.
Limb. Shin.
Attractive legs.
Sorry?
Attractive
Pins. So legs, which are pins, they're going to be broken by great runner with footballs. Passions? No. Apparently this is an Americanism. What is the answer to this one?
So great is G.
Okay.
And runner is in winter sports.
Ski.
There you go.
Pigskins. Oh, so I assumed it was that P and that INS, but it isn't. It's that PI and that NS. So you get G-ski. In pins. Okay. Woo. So sting is not right for 34.
It's police leader is correct.
As in, it's not what we're entering. So,
I love this. This is my favorite wordplay of this group.
former police leader Sting keeps shaking up. So,
Read it again.
former police leader keeps shaking
Go on.
up,
Go on.
or.
There you go.
Anagram of up or. Okay. Sprouting. Sprouting. So if something is shooting up, it's sprouting. And it's an anagram of up or in Sting.
Giving them more direct. I do apologize for giving more direct hints, but it's. I think that's warranted.
Toledan goes in there. So freelance can now go in there. Then we have lollipop.
Yep.
We have. I do know what 5 down says. Yes. What else do we have that we haven't? 25. Mutt or Mouse's obedient servant.
The unchecked letters. We're now just playing the unchecked letter game.
I mean. Cursor? So,
Correct.
Yeah, but why? So curs or a mutt is a cur. So mutt's or is cursor, and the mouse is obedient servant is a cursor. Yes, and that's everything. Oh no, it's over this one. What is that one? That is 4 down. Oh, I didn't highlight the end. So that's Keaton there. And what is the punishment for all of these things? It is the guillotine, and that is why we're beheading these entries, because we're taking the first letter off. We are beheading them, and that is what's the name of this puzzle? Lawbreakers.